Hi everyone, welcome to Enlist Asia's Initiates interview series. So today we will be interviewing with Ms. Nadhilah Shani, who is a research analyst from ASEAN Center for Energy. Today she will be sharing with us more about Southeast Asian regional perspective on the energy transition. Let's welcome Ms. Nadhilah Shani. Hi Nadhilah Shani, thank you so much for joining us today. So can you tell us more about your work and the organization you work for?
Yeah, thank you, Joy. Hello, everyone. My name is Nadhilah Shani. I'm working now in ASEAN Center for Energy, which is intergovernmental organizations that support ASEAN in its energy cooperations. Basically, we have three main roles. First is as catalyst, knowledge hub, and think tank. So our work revolves around identifying and surfacing innovative solutions for the ASEAN member states, and then provide knowledge and depository for the countries, as well as unify and strengthen the energy cooperation between ASEAN and also international partners. So currently, I've been working for 4 years as a research analyst under the Power, Fossil Fuel, Alternative and Energy Storage Department, which actually conducts research and program in supporting countries of their use of conventional as well as alternative energy so that they can achieve the goals of energy security, accessibility, affordability, and sustainability.
Can you walk us through the energy landscape in ASEAN, such as the potential and challenge of each member states?
Yeah. So if we are talking about the potential and challenge of ASEAN, we know that the ASEAN is a very thriving economy, which energy demand is growing to suffice the livelihood of 630 million populations. And the energy as the main fuel of the economy is projected to be higher 2.5%, 2.5 times by 2040. And this growing population and energy demand creates a very unique challenge for ASEAN. First is how the region will achieve the energy security. We know that the ASEAN countries has variable resources and it differs between country to country. For example, Indonesia and Vietnam is very rich on coal, and other like Malaysia and Thailand are rich for gas, and Mekong areas country has very abundant hydropower resources. The second is the energy affordability. So it's challenging to provide the affordable energy and electricity for the population, since we know that the country has different level of economy and different level of technology capacity. So we have a very big range of the price of electricity in this region. The ones that is cheaper, and there are others that has a very high electricity price. And the third is accessibility challenge. So we know that because of the big population that we have in ASEAN,
Yeah.
There are a lot of there is a different electrification ratio rate between countries. Some like Singapore, Brunei, Thailand, and Malaysia maybe has reached 100% electrification ratio, but for others like Cambodia and Myanmar, as well as Philippines and Indonesia as a big archipelago country, are still not yet to reach that. So yeah, we still have a very big number of population that doesn't have proper electricity in this region. And the last challenge may be related to sustainability. So based on those challenges, the last is how to provide the energy that is needed from a cleaner source. Because we know there's still a lot of policy, technological, and also financial obstacle to fully implement the cleaner source as energy generation. But we saw a lot of opportunities or potentials. First is because ASEAN has a commitment of RE, renewable energy and energy intensity target by 2025. So the region actually has aim to reach 23% renewable energy share in their um, energy mix by 2025, and also reduce the energy intensity to be 30% from the 2005 level by 2025. So this is quite internal um, ambition from the country, the region itself, to go for RE and EE. The second is the global energy transitions that push the ASEANs to go for the energy transformations. We know that under the Paris Agreement, we have, and this is commitment from all ASEAN member states. Also, we are trying to implement the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, in each country. The third is the cheaper price of renewable energy. We know that the price of RE has dropped a lot globally and as well as in ASEAN region. So we can start to get a higher intake of renewable energy in ASEAN countries. And the last driver may be the new technological innovations such as digitalizations, blockchain, and then virtual trading,
Yes.
virtual power plants, so that more and more innovations that can be also applied in this region.
Okay, thank you, Shani. How do each member states work to their targets working on the energy transition towards cleaner source, and how much is it affected due to the coronavirus?
As I have mentioned before, that as a region, we have a target to achieve renewable energy and also energy efficiency. And for the current status now, we have reached 14.3% RE shares in our primary energy supply. There's still gap, but we are it's now closer, and to 24.4% energy intensity reduction. And this number are based on 2017 numbers. So basically, we are on progress towards that goal. And then each of ASEAN member state has, like I just mentioned before, they have pledged their nationally determined contribution under the COP for the Paris Agreement, and each country has their own national RE target. So regionally and nationally, we are going into the same direction. And to support that, to achieve that, all of the countries have a different approach, and they have launched several policies to support the clean energy development, like providing RE for a fit-in tariff for the RE, and then renewable portfolio standards like in the Philippines, and then having a carbon taxing like what Singapore did, and other fiscal or non-fiscal instruments or incentive to push the RE forwards. And we are actually progressing and going to the right track until the coronavirus hits. And basically, the obvious one, it impacts our electricity demand. So the electricity demand plummets in all the ASEAN countries since we are applying the mobility restrictions and lockdowns, and people are staying at home. Malls and commercial and business also shut down. So there's a significant decrease on the electricity demand. And for RE specifically, we see a lot of RE project halted. And this creates uncertain investment and the focus of the financial support allocation from the government because the workforce and the supply chain good is also disrupted, and then basically the government are focusing their energy and their budget for the economic recovery, and then this is quite setback in the clean energy development because many projects are halted and maybe cancelled. However, several ASEAN member states are preparing a long-term green recovery plan and keep the support for RE amidst these hard times. For example, Thailand launched P2P trading for RE for agriculture communities, and Malaysia is keep going with its large solar scale auction, and Vietnam still goes with providing a fit-in tariff for wind in Vietnam. So yeah, so we see a quiet effort still ongoing for RE, and hopefully this will get better once the economic recovers.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Thank you, Shani. Recently, ASEAN Center for Energy published the RE Investment Series for ASEAN Member States, AMS. So what is the key lesson learned that we can take from this policy brief?
Okay, so the RE Investment Series is purposely launched to recommend steps for ASEAN countries to take for enhancing their RE development. We know that each ASEAN countries has different challenge and also different pace in the development of RE. So through the policy brief, we recommend some recommendations or suggestions how they could pursue RE in their country. So the RE investment series provide the insights of what are the necessary actions for the government need to do to push the RE forward. And basically, the recommendations revolves around encouraging investment through polishing the regulatory and policy framework that to allows the RE market entry.
What role do you think Indonesia play among ASEAN energy sector in the future?
Yeah, we know that the ASEAN consists of 10 member states, and Indonesia is certainly the biggest one in terms of population and geography. So Indonesia holds a very significant role in helping the region to achieve its regional RE target.
Yeah.
We know that Indonesia has various RE potential, which can be tapped not only for the national use but also the regional use through ASEAN interconnection. For example, we know the plan of the electricity trading between Indonesia and Singapore and Malaysia in Sumatra, as well as the electricity trading between Malaysia, Sarawak, and um, Indonesia in Kalimantan. And because of this unique geography, big geography, and diverse energy mix that Indonesia has, Indonesia will also play a big role in maintaining the regional energy security and connectivity in ASEAN. So we are not only rich on RE, but also we are a big has a big resource in coal and gas as well. And this actually become the drivers to push the energy cooperation between countries. So Indonesia holds a very significant roles in driving the energy cooperations in ASEAN.
Okay, thank you, Shani, for joining us for the interview today. I hope you continue the good work you do in ASEAN Center for Energy. Thank you.